it's Mike back to another video. Today I'm working on this 911 headlight restoration. You see this one's already done. Turned out pretty good. You can just tell up top these 911s have a, you don't know if you can see a lot of oxidation. Let's see if you see it. It's all up here, all up top. It gets real bad. See right there. So the first thing I do, I want to hit it with 500. First thing I do, hit with 5. I'm using this little, it's came Astro on Amazon, a little air. I do have the Milwaukee one, but this one, I throw out the battery and stuff like that. So what I'm doing is I'm hit with 500 dry, and I'll go up to wet sand, which is 800 to 1,000 to 15 to 2,000. And I just do that step by step just to make it real smooth, so when I go back to polish it, it'll be good. You can just tell it's looking. See, just taking all the oxidation off, all that yellow crud. Sand's getting dry always. Alright, so next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go hit it with 1,000 wet sand by hand. Just to get around the edges real close. So or you can wet sand with your hand, or you can use the little rotary. Sometimes with the hand it's a little easier. I'm using no rinse as wet sand lubrication. And when you're doing the headlights, you notice if it's like milky, you know it's working, taking off that nasty crud. And you want to make sure you follow the steps, step by step. You never want to jump a step. Because the end process when you polish, it won't be smooth, and you'll see little sand marks, stuff like that. Especially high-end headlight. I think these headlights are like I could be wrong, about $6 grand for one. A lot easier by hand, getting close to the edge. Not sure what I'm doing here. Just see we're getting real close to the edge. You see a little bit of the yellow. It's coming though. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off with this 1,000, and I'll be back with I think 1,000. I'm gonna go 1,500 after this, and I'll use the little. Alright, so I hit it with 1,000 by hand, and I'm gonna go ahead and use the little rotary wet sand 1,000. Got the little 3-inch pad. Got the 3-inch. Then I got for when I'm doing wet sand, I have a little squishing pad so it don't leave the marks of the Velcro. What I'm doing, I'm not putting no pressure down. I'm lightly putting it on. Let the machine do the work. Always make sure it's lubricated. Wipe it down, just want to make sure what it's doing. It happens a lot on these 911 headlights. You gotta be a little bit right there. I hit it with 1,000 with wet sand. So a lot of the oxidation is off. So I'm gonna go hit it back. I'll probably hit it with one more time with the wet sand, 2,000. Then I'll hit it with the 3,000, and I'll go back with the maybe a wool pad, and I'll go with the polish pad. All right, guys. So now I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with the 2,000, then hit it with the 3,000, then I'll go back with the polishing pad. Sure, when you're using this, you always want to make sure, like I said before, lubricate it through. I mean, that should do the job. Now I'm gonna go with the buffing pad. Well, first I'll use like I said, first I'll use the wool pad, which is right. Put the sand in. Sorry guys for the mess. I get this done. Customer just wants this car. Take that off. So I'll use 205. So I only sanded the outside part, but I'm gonna go ahead and polish the whole light just to make it, evenly shiny. And like I said earlier, the whole reason why I went from 800 to 1,000 to 15 to 2 to 3 is for this part. While I'm polishing, I won't have to polish as much because it's nice and smooth and not heavy, and it won't be heavy sand marks. The whole reason, like I said earlier, why I polished, why I wet sanded to 800 dry, no, it's 500 dry, 800 wet, 1,000 wet, 1,500 wet, 2,000 wet, and all the way up to 3,000 wet is for this stage of polishing, so I won't have to polish as much, and then the sand marks will be easier to come out. Because trying to polish out 1,000 grit sand marks on the headlight takes a lot of time, and really you can't really get them out. You'll be able to see them in the sun. So that's why you want to make sure when you're wet sanding, you go to the stages. You build yourself up to the least grit. All right, now I'm gonna go hit it with the maroon McGuire's pads, the cutting pad. Do with the same thing. Do with the 205. One more time. Moist it down a little bit. That finished up really good. Got a little bit more sand marks right there at the top. Let me hit it one more time. It'll be good. And I'll hit it with the yellow and 110. That's when I finish off the 110. It'll be good. So I got the maroon pad compounded. And I'm going to take this off and hit it with the polishing pad. Like I said, you always want to make sure you tape off your headlights too when you're doing headlight restoration, because you don't want to be wet sanding around these edges right here. It could be real thin and you could burn through. You always make sure you want to tape it off. So I'm going to hit it with the yellow pad. It's a high buff polishing pad. And with the 110, sorry guys, my little thing is leaking air, so it's automatically goes. Old tool, but it works good. Hit it with the polish and it'll be done. Alright guys, looks good. Let me show you the end result. Remember up top, nice and smooth. Look at that, brand new. Alright guys, that's today's video. A little headlight restoration, a little tips and tricks. So remember, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and I'll be back with another video. Peace.